Just got back from the tire shop. We have 4 brand new tires on sandblasted and painted little rims for the skid loader. We'll put them on. Some other observations would be this lever here is for the up, down, dump, and curl for the bucket. That seems to work pretty well. Throttle seems to work pretty well. Choke works well. But this lever here, reverse, forward, but then when you twist it for direction changes, we're pretty stiff trying to steer to the left yet, and it just barely does. I'm thinking some of the linkage down there needs some lubrication, be freed up. I fixed a couple of the grease zerks. Most of them take grease. There's a couple that are being stubborn, but once I get the wheels and tires back on it, I will address that. Batteries seem to be very expensive. Napa wanted almost $200 for the correct one. I had this one laying around for another machine. That'll work for now. As I mentioned before, these are considered the Hustler series of the little skid loaders, unlike the 3200 and the 3300. I'm going to get a new seat ordered here pretty soon. I wish I could find a new muffler. I haven't looked too far into it, but there is a manufacturer and a part number on there. I might be able to find another one. It's been struck here, and you can see it blows by a little bit. And I do have, there's a cover that goes over right here, and I actually do have it. And this cover fits on here like so. Got the IH logo on the front, and kind of makes a nice clean look. I was a little worried I didn't get this one when I bought it, but when I picked it up, it was with it. Kind of exciting. I'll probably do a little bit of fiberglass work on that at some point. But interesting that only one cylinder, ram cylinder, lifts the boom, and also one cylinder tilts the bucket as well. But pretty happy with it so far. A little more work to do, but getting there. I gotta clean all this sludge and water out of the bottom of the operator's compartment. But my hydrostatic oil levels still seem to be good. Pretty happy with this thing. These came out pretty good from the sandblaster. You can see there's still a little bit of pitting in there, but nothing compared to how bad it was. And they were a little bit on the beat up side, but the guy that does my sandblasting said that he spent some time with a rosebud and some pliers and straightened out a lot of the dents around the edges. I think it'll work pretty good. Looking forward to putting them on and trying this thing out. The seat normally sits in the up position, and then when you get up inside there, flip it down so that you can sit in it, and then in order to get back out, flip it into the up position. Pretty handy. Managed to clean out all this nasty stuff that was down there. There's even a grease zerk for the bottom of the boom cylinder. Got some sight glasses for both of the hydro tanks, one on this side and another one on this side. Got our throttle over here, boom control. This lever right here, this disengages all of the belt drives for engine start, so the machine doesn't lurch forward accidentally when you're starting it. Battery is too big, but we'll get another one of those once we use it more. It's a rather expensive battery at Napa, but I had that one around, work for now. It does have a quick attach. I don't recognize it. I kind of think it might be an early Bobcat style. These two spring-loaded pins, they pull up, and then it drops off. If anybody knows what that's called, comment below. I would love to know the name for that system so I can order some forks and maybe other attachments for this thing. With the exception of a new seat, we've pretty much got the 4120 where I want it. I'll be ordering a new seat here pretty soon, putting it on. This one's pretty rough, but I can't keep this inside just yet, so I'm not going to waste a seat and get baked in the sun. But we got the new tires on there, sandblasted and painted wheels, proper white. Got the cover on there. All the grease zerks have been cleaned out and greased. Engine's been tuned up. Fan shroud's been cleaned out. I haven't noticed any hydraulic leaks yet, thank goodness. And I've even gone as far as to put the lights on there. I've noticed in the parts book it does show a light switch, but it doesn't really show any options for a light kit. But it does have a light switch up here on the instrument control panel right there. And I wired them up and they work fine. I'll probably take the remains of those lights off the back and then fix this smashed up slow moving vehicle triangle mount, get one of those ordered. I am missing the reflectors still, but low priority, it'll happen at some point. But figured I'd show it off here at the end. Really cool machine, glad I bought it. It's worked out pretty well. But a really fun machine. I'm glad you guys came with me on the journey, fixing this little thing up. Hopefully this helps somebody out there with theirs. Thanks for watching.